Hi everybody, it's Joel JARC02, and this is a continuation of a previous video I did. I had done parts 1 and 2 of my NASCAR collection. Those cars were loose. I've got a box and a half, the size of a file box, okay, filled with carded NASCAR. Now this one here, I found this one in another box that I did a what's in a box video, and I put it in here, okay, because it should be with the NASCAR stuff. But this one here is actually a NASCAR treasure hunt, and I also had done a NASCAR treasure hunt set video for a set that I did, so I will leave links in the description for those two. Anyway, the treasure hunts represented a different track, okay, and they were all the same vehicle. They came out in 2002, and this one is for Daytona 500, so I happened to find this. And again, these just have the chrome PR5s. There's no real rider tires or anything like that, and again, it's all the same vehicle. It's all the what the heck were they calling this one again? Anyway, I can't think of the name of the vehicle. So that's one. They also were doing racing colors on different vehicles, so this is way too fast with the mobile colors, and this is a 2001 piece, and here's the back in case you want to pause and read that. The rest of this is all legal information, and just in case you're interested, here's the back of the 2002 treasure hunt. All right, let's, so I'm sorting through this, and I figure I'd just share what I have with y'all and see what you think. I do have I do have the actual race cars on cards, okay, as well as the ones that I had showed in the previous video that were just loose. So this is number 96, McDonald's, and this one here is Tail Gunner. So for the newer Hot Wheels collectors, it's called Tail Gunner because this vehicle actually had a gun in the bed. It had an open bed, and there was a plastic gun that would swivel. But basically, it looks like it's the same as Highwayman or Bywayman. It looks like it's based on a, you know what, I can't tell if it's based on a Ford or a Chevy stepside. Anyway, there is the 2001 Bywayman, and again, they had whole sets. They might have had, I don't know how many total, but they might have had 10, 15 different drivers, you know, for each of these vehicles. And then here's the, this one here happens, yeah, I'm sorry, losing my voice, apologize. This one is Greg Biffle, and it's the Hammered Coupe, and it's, I can't tell what year this is, but he's got, oh, and this is another treasure hunt, so they did it different years. I actually forgot about this. Okay, so this is a treasure hunt, and this is, I can't read the date. (2003). This one's pretty cool because it's red, white, and blue. and it's got the 4th of July theme going on. And they're calling this one Pit Board Series, because when the people would pull into the pits, they would hang up a board so they would know where to stop, where their pit was. And it's a 2001. Here is Kenny Schrader, and this is a Halloween themed car, M&M's. And he was running a Pontiac. This one here is a Pontiac, and this would also be Ken Schrader around the same time. Special paint scheme. Yeah, it's just for, you know, the holiday. And this one here is... Again, I can't read the date, so I'm guessing 2001, 2002. These have real riders, so it's kind of interesting that some of them came with real riders, and they weren't treasure hunts. This is just the way they released them. So this would be twin mill with the Citgo colors. I don't remember who was driving for Citgo at the time, but it's a 2001. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw that back in there. So in case you want to read the back. And I only picked up ones that I liked, or the colors, you know, if it appealed to me. So here's a series, recreational vehicles. And this would represent Ryan Newman. And here's the back. Here's another tail gunner. Valvoline. And I believe this was Johnny Benson. 2001. And then here's a Suburban. And this was the Suburban Series 1 in a series of 4, limited to 25,000 pieces. And Square D. I don't remember who the price sticker for Walmart. So they were $3 at Walmart, because I paid full price for this. This is not a clearance item. To get this now, you'd probably end up paying $4 or $5. And then you expect rubber tires on it. There's copyright information. And this is 1999 copyright, so it's probably a 2000. Another one. And I got this one from KB Toys. KB Toys was always good because they always had sales like this, you know, like 3 for $5 for these type of items, but the regular price was $3.99, so $1 more than Walmart. Number 40 was Sterling Marlin. It has his name on here and just his car number, because actually at the time he was running an alcohol sponsor, Coors. So because it's a kid's toy, they wouldn't put that on here. But this is also, again, it's 1999. Copyright, so it's a 2000 model. These are cool. These, I would have picked up every single one of them. 2002. One of 4 in the series, Square D, the 57 Chevy. I don't know if I have all of them, but you know, we'll dig into the box and we'll find out. Another recreational vehicle series, and this would be Matt Kenseth. his sponsor was DeWalt Tools. Here is the back, in case you want to pause and read. Here we have another tail gunner. Number 45. I think this is Greg Biffle again. (2001). Yeah, it says that on the front. Here we have Caterpillar. I'm in my garage right now, so I have my garage door open, and the dog's in here with me, and there's neighbors making noise, so if you hear anything extra, that's what it is. So again, real riders, and it's not a treasure hunt. It's just the way they came. I don't know why they all didn't come like that. Again, here's another special series where they did the go-karts. And there was 4 in the series, limited to 25,000. I actually can't even see what the sponsors is just because this vehicle is so dang small. And 3 for $5 at KB Toy Stores. If you want to pause and read that stuff, be my guest. I don't know what the year is, 1999, so came out in 2000. He also came out with the buses, school buses, and they were limited to 25,000. And this one is Richard Petty's colors, Petty Blue. He had, you know, Pop Secret and STP as sponsors and Cheerios. These here, I think, are real riders. I think they're slick real riders. I've never opened this up, so. $1999, 2000 model. Here's the Ford Anglia panel. M&M's. And it has the opening front. 2001. Just the basic 5-spoke. Looks like a plastic base. Here's the back. Here's another 2000 and Tide. And I think this might have been Ricky Rudd. This is 404 in the series. Real Rider tires, chrome. And back. Here's another Suburban. Number 5, Kellogg's. And this would be Terry Labonte. He was one of my favorite racers, him and his brother Bobby. Here's the back, if you want to pause. Three more in this box. And to save time, this is Hot Rod. And it's the, well, Kmart Route 66 is the sponsor. Okay. I forgot what they're calling this casting. For the life of me, I can't remember it. Again, it's limited edition. Here's more in the school bus series, limited edition. And this is McDonald's. And that would be Bill Elliott. And here is Citgo, and I don't remember, you know, limited edition, Hot Rod. This is 25,000. Here's the back. If you want to pause and read, get my thumb out of the way. Here is the bus. And here's the other hot rod. And you just got the basic 5 spokes. All right, that's it for that box. This one, these here are full. Okay. So these are the cars. Cheerios. You know what? Richard Petty might have stopped racing by this time, so this actually might be John Andretti. I think that says John Andretti. I think Richard Petty, he still owned the race team, but he had retired by this time. So John Andretti was driving. So this is 1999. Trying to make room on my table next to me. And here is more of the series, the RV series. 44 Hot Wheels. That would be Kyle Petty, Richard Petty's son. And this is interesting because it has the old basic wheel, but with, I think it says Goodyear tire. Actually can't tell. Anyway, here's the back. 1999 date, so it came out in 2000. Here's Mark Martin, Eagle 1. And again, they had series. This was a first edition. It's hard to see, but it was a first edition. And what year? '98. So this came out in '99. Here's the track test series where it's just primer and maybe one of the sponsors or the primary sponsor and a car number. And here is, quite honestly, I do not like this guy. Kurt Busch. I think I picked this up just because I think it was more difficult to find the track test cars than the ones with the regular scheme. But honestly, I do not like Kurt Busch. '66 Kmart. To Ford. Kurt Busch drives a Ford, but that's not the reason I don't like him. It's a Ford. That's Kurt's car. Number 5, Terry Labonte, Kellogg's. I like this scheme. Frosted Flakes, and he drove a Chevy. And 2002. Here's another test track, or first edition for 1998. Maybe it's not test track. Maybe that's just the color. Okay, it must just be the color, and it kind of looks like the gray primer, but it's not. And it's kind of neat because this has an upper deck card with it. So, and this is the reason why when I had done a video where I showed you the cards that came with some of these cars and some of the other stuff that I was saving in a book that you use to store baseball cards or loose baseball cards, and that would be the reason why. I bought this. I don't know who the driver is, but I bought this just because I like the colors. I'm going to try and speed this up a little. We're already at 20 minutes. Paychecks. And I think I bought this. I might have liked the color scheme. Or the fact that I got it 3 for $5 at KB Toys. Or a first edition. Could be any number of reasons why I got it. 1998. Here's the back. Since we're over 21 minutes, just about, I'm going to stop here and we'll do a part 1 and a part 2. And we'll finish up this box in part 2. So I will leave the links that I discussed earlier in the description and also at the end. Please, if you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to leave them at the end. I'd appreciate it. Thumbs up if you could, and upper left-hand corner, if you have not subscribed, you can subscribe to my channel. All right, guys, thank you very much. You all have a good day.